Facebook. Hello. Oh, I forgot to put my watch back on. Look at my luxurious tan line. Forgot to put my watch back on. It's charging. For some reason, it didn't charge last night, and it died in the middle of the day. I don't know why it didn't charge. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Facebook. And hello, Periscope. Hello, everyone, and soon we will be also streaming on Twitch, which I think is super, super exciting. So, hello, everyone. Hello, Seal. I'm going to start saying hello as everyone joins in. Hello, Chrissy. I'm super excited. Hello, John, because we are going to be finishing up our Boo tags this evening. I'm super, super excited to finish those up tonight because I was, so what I'm looking for, I was inspired. I guess we'll say inspired today. I was inspired today as I was sitting and designing new things and having fun with different. Hold on one second. Sorry, I just asked Rob to grab my watch for me. I feel naked without it. I was inspired today because I was designing some things with the die set that is coming in the Christmas inspiration, the Christmas card kit, and I cannot wait to show you. I cannot wait to show you some samples, y'all. You're going to be able to make. I don't know if I should be telling you this because there's only a handful of them left. You're going to be able to make an entire tray, like a cookie tray, silver cookie tray, little parchment paper of cookies. You're going to be able to literally put the icing on them. We have something new coming that I know I'm not supposed to talk to you about, but I'm going to talk to you about anyway. We have these new embossing icings. They're called icing embossing or embossing icings that they pop up and they puff up and they come in different colors, and you're getting I don't want to tell you anything more, but I'll just tell you you did something similar today. Well, if you did it today, then you copied me, darling, because I did it last night. Hello, first sibling of crafting. So anyway, I'm really, really excited for you to see what is inside of that box. I think you're really, really going to love it. I've had such a good time designing stuff and creating stuff and mixing and doing different things. But as I said, that I can tell you right now, the die set is going to be available separately, and the price point on the die set alone is $49.99. That's how deluxe this die set is. So, and as my special little Christmas gift to you for purchasing the box, you are getting the die set just included in the box. But that will be the full retail, and I don't know how many of those dies we're going to have left over, because let's just say it was a very, very expensive die to have manufactured. The tray of cookies is like almost a whole A2 size card. But yeah, it was. Let's just say it wasn't an inexpensive die to have manufactured. These ones are manufactured in the U.S., so not that it makes a difference either way. It's just some dies make more sense to have manufactured overseas, and some make more sense to have manufactured here. Can you see the dogs? Can you hear the dogs fighting with each other? They're chasing each other down the stairs, and now they're chasing each other up the stairs. So hopefully their other father closes the door once they get upstairs. But anyway, so I don't know how many of those dies we'll have left over. Rob brought me my watch. But regardless, I think that it's going to be a really cool, and I just can't wait for you to see what it's going to be really, really cool. Really, really cool. So, I just wanted to let you know that that's what whenever I was creating what I'm fixing to show you, that's what I was doing. I was playing around with the inspiration box dies, and I only have a sample one, so I can't show them to you yet. Benson is 7. He's 7. He is 7, and Minnie is going to be 2 in February. But I can tell you that Benson is like a puppy again because of Minnie. He chases. They run around the house together. They are. It's a hoot. I mean, it's a real hoot and a holler. I can tell you that much. A real hoot and a holler. But anyway, so this is what I was working on today when I was looking at those other things. So as promised, we are going to use the Jumbo Media tags. I haven't used these in a while, but it's crazy. It's crazy when I start using things again because I get so many ideas like when I see them. So luckily, I walk through the store once a week and I kind of look at the products, and it kind of refreshes. It refreshes my mind as to what we have and what we carry, and I'm really excited for this to use these. So, and also the S'more die, or the S'more die. The S'more stamp set is now available individually, and it is in very, very limited supply. Just so you know, it's extremely limited supply because we did end up making more of the S'more boxes because they were just selling way too fast. So we did an emergency build of as many more boxes as we could. So I think there's only a couple. Hi, Kara. So I went through the store and I found the Jumbo Media tags, which I'm really, really excited about using tonight. But I designed something for y'all. If you are a subscriber, both of these items are free. If you are not a subscriber, one item, there is a cost involved, a small cost. I think it's $1.99 or something. And the second one is free for a limited time. Probably, I'd say until Friday, it'll be free. And yes, I just saw the comment about them getting along. Well, what was really, really weird about them getting along, and I'll show that comment. Jen said, it's so great when a new dog gets along so well with one that's already there. Benson was very, very confused for the first, probably for the first, I want to say for the first month, because Minnie looked just like Brutus. Brutus was obviously our previous miniature pinscher that the company is named after. And let's just say he was very confused. He was very, 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 very confused. Okay, so the very first item that is available for free is the You've Been Booed printable. So let's talk about this printable, shall we? This printable is the You've Been Booed printable, and I have sized it to fit perfectly on this tag. Okay, so it'll fit perfectly on the Jumbo Media tags. You do not have to use it on Jumbo Media tags. I'll show you what I mean in a moment. And so I created two different versions. So we have this version here that says You've Been Booed, and they're both the same. And then I'll talk to you about what's in the middle here for a second. But I designed this. For some reason, I just couldn't stop designing today. So I just kept making and making and making and making and making. So this is the You've Been Booed. Obviously, it matches the stamp set that you've gotten in here. And I can't wait till you see. There's a little secret. I don't know if you can see it on the booty of that spider. Did you see what that is? So it's not a Black Widow spider. It's a Brutus Widow spider because on her booty it has a little paw print. So this is the crazy, fun, and funky side. This is the side that I'll probably use, and then this side is the side that's very, very simple. And I wanted to do a side that was very, very simple because I know there's quite a few of you that are probably going to want to ink this up and do all sorts of stuff. Now, there is a tiny little bit of inking on this one, just a tiny little bit right here. But that, of course, is not going to hurt anything. This is just a couple of little dots on that side. And most of it will be gone whenever you cut it out. And I'll show you how that works in a moment. And then there's washi tape in the middle, and I'll show you what we're going to use that for as well. Now, there is a secondary, Belinda, they will be available Friday. They will be available Friday. I think there's 10 digital cut files coming Friday. There's actually the digital cut files. We have a new schedule because we are going to be bringing on a new graphic designer, I shouldn't say that, an additional graphic designer. Shane will still be with us, but we're bringing on an additional graphic designer because we need more help. And we're going to start releasing digital files, I think, on Fridays. And you're going to start seeing a lot of digital files from us. Tons of SVGs. There's going to be a digital subscription. I can't go into any more detail about that because it's still very much in its infancy. But you're going to see a huge digital side of Brutus Monroe very soon, which I think is really, really exciting because that's where I got my roots. So this is the first printable. We're going to use this tonight. And then the second printable is, and this one I'm so excited about. I mean, I'm excited about both of them, but this one I'm really, really excited about. And this is the washi sheet. So the way that I designed this, and I kind of went back and forth a couple of times with the way that I designed it, because I wasn't sure what was going to be the best case scenario, but I think we figured it out. So with that being said, I wanted to create some washi tape and, oh, absolutely, Kara, absolutely. I wanted to post some washi tape, but I wanted to create some washi tape, and I, again, designed these really on a whim today, but I wanted to design some washi tape that you could use that isn't necessarily tape. So if you wanted to, that's okay, Candy. If you wanted to use this, so I'm going to zoom in a little bit. I printed this just on my regular inkjet printer. You sure do. You absolutely do, Gyps. Any subscriber gets it for free. You sure will, Dion. You sure will. So if these are not showing up free for you, please let me know, and I can, kind of adjust the system. Let's see if I can get this to zoom. Come on. Focus down here. That's my fault. So anyway, they're eyeball candies. I know, Penny. I'm super excited. I'm super, super excited. If you can believe it. Yes, it should be for any subscription. I don't know why it's doing this. There we go. Okay, so it shouldn't be blurry anymore. Should not be blurry anymore. Let's see here. Okay. Sorry, I was just updating because it looked like it wasn't showing. Yeah, it should zero out for you. Oh, it isn't showing up for free? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, let me take a look. Oh, okay. Make sure if somebody could try that, just make sure that it zeroes out, because I could fix it. Let me know. Nikki, it has to be a monthly subscription. Yeah, unfortunately, it has to be a monthly. One of the many monthly subscriptions. Oh, good, Maria. Whew. Good. Okay. So I'm going to go over these washies with you. Now, you can also get like a full sheet label and print these out if you would like, which is really, really cool. So you can get I think Avery makes them. We used to sell them. I don't know that we sell them anymore. But, and then you can print these and then cut these out. But I think they're really, really cool. So we have some right through here. These are, and I'll show you how to use these, of course. But I wanted to design them this way so that you could cut them out and use like this as a full background if you wanted to. But these are candy corns. These are little ghosts. Then we have little lollipops. We have a whole bunch of little candies. We have little eyeball and then little eyeball candies, which you're going to have to stay tuned because these may very well become a cut file very soon. And I know how y'all love, I know you love your SVGs as much as I love my SVGs. So I think that'll be super, super cool. So, all right. So those are the items. You have to be logged in and refresh your file. Oh, perfect, Jody. Perfect. I see lots of $0 orders coming through. So that means that I think a lot of y'all are are figuring it out, which is awesome. Awesome, awesome. Super, super awesome. Yes, we are very, very close to, we are very, very close to 60,000 orders, which is awesome. Yeah, we are about 600 away. Well, we may hit it this month. I'm not 100% certain. Of course, Shannon. All right, so let's talk about how these work, because I've got my neighbors are, once they get wind of the YouTube channel, they're gonna be like, well, where's our stuff you promised we were gonna get? Keep a copy. I know I do need to keep a copy of that. You should have seen I had to look up whenever I was coloring them for the things. You smart candy. You smart candy corn, you. Okay, so let's go ahead and what the heck? Where did I? Great. My trimmer's gone missing. My trimmer has gone missing. Oh, nope, here it is. False alarm. False alarm, everyone. All right, so let me show you how these work. So, how long will it be available? How long will what be available? What did I? Oh no, what did I say? Did I say something that I wasn't supposed to say? Okay. So, you'll notice that there are little tick marks. Do you see those little tick marks? See those? I gotta get the lighting better. I promise you, once I'm in the new studio, there's gonna be so much lighting, it's gonna be like the surface of the sun. There we go. See those tick marks? They're all the way around. So the way those tick marks work is, and I think that lighting might be actually a little bit better, is you're gonna go in, and what you always want to be mindful of, so I'm gonna just cut that first part. You ready? That's why I need to try for 60,000 because I was at 20,000. There we go. There we go. There we are. Not bad. 20,000 orders a year. My Lord. I don't know how that happens. Whew, 20,000. It will be like the surface of the sun. Okay, so now I've cut this one end. Okay, do you see what I did there? But you always want to make sure that you keep two of the tick marks. So I'll show you what that means. So I cut that off. Now you see how it's like perfectly matted? So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to cut. So see how that's lined up there? And I should zoom in, but I can't. See how that's, just trust that that's lined up in the center there. You are going to cut as far up as you can to that other tick mark. So do you see what I did? See how that's still, you can still see that line? Now you're going to go and center this one and cut the rest of the way. And now you have it perfect. Or you can do this trick as well. You can just remember, oh, thank you, Dawn. You can just remember that it is supposed to be 4 inches by 7.5 inches. Okay. Hi, Fatima. Hello, my love. I was thinking about you last night. How is the hubby doing? I hope better. All right, so we're going to cut this one down too because we're going to do a little bit of ink zhuzhing. So we've got the first one, okay? Okay, and then, yes. And then we're going to cut out this this up to this registration mark, but I'm not going to cut all, well, I guess I can do this real quick. Let me show you. Okay, so I gave you some free washing on this one. So the middle area was too blank, and I was like, let me give them some extra washing. So there's some washing. Okay. So now what you're going to do is you're going to cut this one off. And now remember our trick. So we could cut this guy off, pop it right in our little trash can, pop this one, cut this one, done. And now we remember that it's supposed to be 4 inches, right? So we'll just turn it around, pop it to the 4-inch mark, and then bam. Now we know that that's exactly the way it's supposed to be. So now see, this one's real, well, I don't want to say boring, because I know there's a lot of you that are going to like this one better. But this one just has a little more pizzazz, a little more zhuzh. You know what I mean? So the reason that I did them this way is now look, so this lines up perfectly on your tag. Now you can cut out this little hole if you want to. You can cut that out with your, you can cut understated. There we go, understated. Yes, minimalistic. If you have a hole punch, this is just a regular half-inch hole punch that you can go ahead and he is doing better. The county health department called and cleared him. Oh, good, good, good. Oh, good, 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 good. So, of course, you could cut this down a little bit more if you want so that it can go under this this hole here. I'm going to most likely just go all the way up. So you see what I mean? So I'm going to go, let me just do this. I'm going to show you. Okay. Oh, let me read it to you. So it says, you've been booed. And it says, the air is cool, the season fall. Soon Halloween will come to us all. With ghosts and goblins, witches galore, trick-or-treaters at the door. The goblins are after things to do. In fact, a goblin brought this to you. The treats that come with this short note are yours to keep. Enjoy them both. Excitement grows when friends like you decide to share this little boo. Neighbors will have smiling faces. None can guess who booed which places. A day or two to work your spell, but keep it hidden, hide it well. Join the fun, the season's here, so spread the booze and share the cheer. So I did not write this. I found this on a really, really fun, really, really cool, it was like a kid's website. I am not a poet, and I certainly know it. So with that being said, I did copy this from a website because I just thought it was the cutest thing ever, and it was a free printable, and I thought they wouldn't mind because it's you know, I just needed the words, not the design. And I just thought it was super, super fun. Super, super fun. So what we'll do, and I'll show you here, and I'll show you, you can actually use the little circles. I'll show you what I'm going to do, because the circle, I'm actually going to create, I think, a new hole at the top, because we're going to use like big, thick ribbon. I'll show you what we're going to do. All right. So what I'm going to do, but your feet show it there, Longfellows. Oh my goodness. Everyone here is did you, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and I am going to take some of the tissue tape. Again, you can use whatever you want, whatever works best for you. I'm going to be using some tissue tape tonight because I love tissue tape. I think that's no surprise to any of you. You all know that I use tissue tape like it's going out of style. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pop that on there, flip this around, pop a little bit here on the bottom. Now, you, of course, can just use an adhesive runner, whatever is most convenient for you. Just been using a whole lot of the tissue tape recently. All right, so we're going to go ahead and zhuzh all of that down. I'm just so happy to hear, Fatima, that you did not catch it. Oh my goodness, I was so worried. Right? That's true. That is true. That is 100% accurate. I'm saying, I know, right? Tissue tape is definitely a vellum, something you want to use for your. Yes, Fatima. Well, we've been thinking about you. We've definitely been thinking about you. One of the girls was obsessed. Listen, that was Michelle. That is, I mean, tissue tape is. I mean, when you start getting into paper crafting, and I know y'all know this, when you start getting into paper crafting, it's crazy how things, how cool things are. I mean, I remember when I first started making cards in paper crafting, everything was just so cool. You know what I mean? I thought everything was so cool. Oh, that's fantastic, Tracy. All right. So now we're going to take, and I don't know if I'm going to use one at the bottom. I think I'm only going to use it at the top. Yeah, just at the top. So what I'm going to do now, oh, this is turning out to be great. So the idea is, Gyps, we're that good. Gyps. I mean, what did you take us for? We're that good. We got that right out to you, no problem. All right, so we're just going to cut our washi, our quote-unquote our fake washi, but it's gonna, I mean, to the untrained eye, it's gonna look like washi. All right, we're gonna get that centered there, as centered as possible. Okay. I'd say that's about good. Yep. All right, so I think we're gonna use, I'd say we're gonna use the eyeballs. Yeah, let's use the eyeballs. And remember, on this sheet, you get a ton of them, and you get different versions too. I just love this. Maybe we'll do this as real washi tape next year. I don't know. I can't make any promises, but maybe. All right, so, oh, yes. We'll put that right across the top there, and then we'll cut that down. Okay, I'm really digging it. All right, so let me grab another piece of old tissue tape here. Okay. Oh no. Hold on. Hold on. All right, so what I'm going to do is I don't know if I want to fold that over. Maybe we can just cut it off. We'll do it. I'm going to do a super straight line here. There we go. Oh, they're running around. Oh my goodness. Belinda, the Doris version is going away. That's all I could say. The Doris version is going away. Just the Doris version. But if you all know me, which I'm pretty sure you do by now, I would never let tissue tape really go away forever. It will never really go away. Oh, I did hear you. I did. Well, I didn't hear you until it happened. until the damage was already done. All right, so now we're going to peel this off here and put our little faux washi across the top. The thing that I really love about this washi is it will never run out because you can just keep printing it and just keep printing it and just keep printing it. All right, and we are going to keep our little angles here. Oh, I just love that. So this is considered the back, okay? No, that sounds crazy, but this is the back. And then this will be the front, okay? So let me see here. So I'm going to, hold on one second. I'm going to go grab, I think I set my ribbon. Bear with me one moment. Well, maybe I didn't. I was cutting ribbon. The other day, but I guess I didn't leave it. Where did I leave my ribbon? Hold one moment. Talk amongst yourselves, please. One moment. Whoopsies. Trying to figure out where I put my I have the Halloween ribbon out because it's sitting on my desk. Did someone say, Christopher, it's on your desk? It's on your desk, Christopher. Have you gone cuckoo? It's on your desk. It's literally sitting right in front of me. Right in front of my face. It's right here. All right. So what we're going to do, hello, Sharon, is we are going to, well, let's first put this on we'll put this one on the other tag. All right. All right, let's grab our tissue tape. I think we might use some sequins too. Has anyone? I was going to ask if anyone's tried out the new sequin trays. All right. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone that is just joining in. Welcome. Okie dokie, Kara. I will be here. Okay, let me see here. Oh, and to everyone that is on the website, thank you all so much for being patient with us. It is, there are a lot of you on there right now, and it is, it might be bogging down the website a little bit, so I apologize. All right. Yes. I cannot believe. I honestly, I mean, I can kind of believe because I knew y'all were going to really, really love it. But I cannot believe how little of those holiday tradition boxes are left. I can't believe it. I think there's I want to say there's only 20 of them left. It's insane. I mean, I'm very grateful, and we are so incredibly appreciative at Brutus Monroe, believe me, but I still can't believe it. And you haven't even seen what's in it. Wait till you see what's in it. Wait until you see what's in there. Oh, sorry, Kara. I'm just kidding. The box that we don't speak of. The box that we don't speak of. I have to empty out my little trash receptacle. Hello, Gina. Yes, the box that shall not be named. Correct. Hi, Gina. We are continuing to do. We are continuing the Boo box or the Boo tags. So I'm using the Brutus Monroe. So I need to line things up. I got to concentrate. So I'm using the Brutus Monroe. This is, my goodness, lost my train of thought. It happens quickly. This is the Brutus Monroe. These are the jumbo media tags, and I'm using the jumbo media tags with the new printable. This is a free printable. It's almost sold out. Almost sold out. It is very close. And unfortunately, with that box, we can't add more. I think it's super fun. I'm going to be booing all of our new neighbors in our new neighborhood. All right, so we are going to, we'll cut a straight line on this one. I just snipped it with my scissors, but we're going to cut this one straight across. Okay. That's such a good idea, Maria. I just think it's so fun. And then they can do it. Now, the cool thing is if you really, really want to get, which is probably what I'm going to do, I think I might do it for the think I'm going to do it for the police department here because we really love our police department in Green Tree. It's a very, very small police department, and they're so good to us. The chief is incredible, so kind, does so much for the community. I just love him dearly. So I'm thinking about doing it for the police, but I want to give them like 10 tags, 10 or 12 tags as well, so that they can go and boo people in the neighborhood. I think that'll be super fun. And I think I'm gonna go get them a couple of little pumpkins, so they can do it. And I'll have to teach them because, but yeah, they're just there. It'll be so fun, yeah, to do it for coworkers. Okay, so as you can see, this one needs a little love, needs a little something. So I'm going to add a little bit of ink to this one. So we're going to use, I think we'll use some of the, wait, let's see. We'll use traffic cone and over the moon. Let's use this. And the thing that's great is the printable. You can print out as many as you want. You can print out as many of the, and of course, I'm just trying to give you some ideas for how you can do them. If you grab yourself a couple of the jumbo media tags, you get in a pack, I want to say they're $5.99, $4.99, I can't remember how much they are. But in a pack, I think you get 10 of them. So I mean, you're already set and ready to go. Okay, so we're going to start with the light color first, as always. And over the moon is a very light color. And we're just going to go ahead and we're going to blend. Just give it a little zhuzh, give it a little oomph. And of course, since there is just a plain white version, which is the version that I'm using right now, you can do whatever you want around the outside of it. You can die cut it. You can you could even use it on a slimline card if you wanted to, because the margins, there's enough margins there, or there is enough margin there. I mean, yeah, super cool. So we're going to go ahead and add some blending. Add a little bit more towards the bottom, because it's just, I mean, why not? I can't wait to give them to my neighbors. Especially my little neighbor next door, Nell. Her name is Nelda. Nell, for short. And she is just the sweetest, she's the sweetest thing since warm pumpkin pie on an October afternoon. She is magnificent, and I just love her dearly. She's about 702. No, I'm just kidding. I think she's 85. And she's just so sweet. She's so sweet. So sweet. So I think she's gonna love it. Welcome back. Right, Jed? It is the least that I could do, considering that they literally thought there was a forest fire. That's poor Nelda. She thought for sure that there was something wrong. My goodness. Whoopsies. Looks like we're going to have to blend a little bit on this one too. That's okay. Doesn't hurt a thing. Add a little bit of color. Do you see what I just accidentally did? I think they'll like it anyway. Oh, thank you, Fatima. I love doing it. It's my mama. She still is very, very charitable, and that's just, I always thought in my mind, and I think I will always think this way, that if you are fortunate and you have more than you need, which, I mean, just with the love and support from all of you, I have more than I need. But we definitely are very, very blessed to produce, especially throughout this whole pandemic. We're very, very, very blessed. So I want to give back, and that's what we will do. They really did think we were trying to burn the whole neighborhood down. That is accurate. So now, just at the very, very edge, I'm going to add a tiny little bit of traffic cone, just to make it a little richer. Just to add a little, and again, just at the very edge. See what I'm saying? Just right at the very edge. Give it a little oomph. Give it a little zhuzh. Oh, and it's also last chance for you to, I don't know why this just popped into my head, but it's the last chance for you to get the free gift. Wow, Michelle, we might have to do a long distance booing. We might just have to do ourselves we might have to give you a long distance booing, although you're not far from us. Maybe we could do this in some orders. How fun would that be? Maybe I'll make a couple of them for orders. Maybe we'll do one or two that you can get it in your order. That would be fun. If you opened up your order and you got booed. I think that would be fun. All right, so we're going to add... I tried Kara. I mean, even when I didn't have anything to give. You know? That was, it's just, I don't know. I've just always been that way. I don't know. It just makes me feel good. I mean, I think it should make everybody feel good giving, but it just, I don't know. It always made me feel good. We have a very special thing coming up this holiday season. You'll see soon. It's the oh my goodness. We have a really special thing happening this holiday season that you'll see, and I think you're really gonna love it. Okay, so the size of these tags is 8 by 4. Okay, so we're going to cut these down to, so let me first cut off this little border. I have an edge-to-edge borderless printer, but I still printed a tiny little border around here. I don't know why. I have no idea. Let's see here. So we are going to 8 by 4. Okay, so let's cut off all these little borders here. All right. What did Jip say? Oh, I mean, it's not like it's not going to change anything that's happening right now, Jips, unfortunately. Maybe we'll do better with that one. Fingers crossed. All right, so let's go ahead and cut off all these little borders here. Okay. And we're going to cut this down to 8 by 4. So first we'll cut it down to 8 inches, which isn't taking much off. There we go. It didn't take much off at all. Okay, so that's 8. Yep. So now we'll cut it down to 4. And now you can see, you can use this as washi, or you can use this pattern paper. What did she say? Settle the neighbors. Just the ones you like, right, Collins? It's just the ones that she likes. All right, so that's going to be the back. Isn't it fun? Well, it's supposed to be washi, but it could be paper too. What we're going to do is we're going to cut out a new hole at the top because of our ribbon, and I'll show you. Because since we're covering it up, it doesn't really matter. That's because it's Halloween every day in New York City, Kara. Did you see the Tony nominations came out, Kara? I was really excited. Our dear friend that is in Jagged Little Pill was nominated, which we're very, very, very excited for him because he's just absolutely, absolutely incredible. His name is Sean. His name is Sean. So if you look him up in Jagged Little Pill, and he is just incredible. So we're hoping he wins, but I have a feeling it is going to be a clean sweep for Moulin Rouge. I have a feeling. I don't know. I have a sneaking suspicion. All right, one more. Okay, so of course, as I said earlier, you could use this as washi, meaning you can just, pop it or cut out the strips. They are 1/2-inch strips. Or you can use it like I'm using it as pattern paper. So you can do whatever you like. I think it's really cool both ways. The great thing is if you are a subscriber, you get it for free. And yeah, I don't want to talk about it, Kara. I'm so sad about Beetlejuice being gone, but I'm really hoping that they put it in the Frozen theater because it's the only theater that would be big enough. Yeah, Music Man. In my opinion, one of the worst musicals in the history of musicals. But you didn't hear it from me. Anyway, I can't say that too loud because Michael from Brutus Monroe loves the Music Man, and he loves Sutton Foster, and Sutton Foster is great. She is fantastic. Hugh Jackman's good, but I mean, he's a Hollywood actor that they're putting in a show to make quick money off of it, and no one can change my mind. Absolutely no one can change my mind that they're doing it for that reason. Beetlejuice was such a good show, and the only reason they were able to kick Beetlejuice out was because they missed their occupancy contract. I think it was by 4% or something on only one day. I don't know. They wanted to bring in the Music Man, and I'm over it. But that's show business for you. You know what I mean? I am using a brand new digital paper. From Brutus Monroe that if you are a subscriber, you get it for free. Hello, Jerry. You will get it for free. If you're not a subscriber, I think it's $1.99. And you could obviously print it as many times as you would like. Okay. Yeah, I know. I don't want to talk about it. It makes me so sad. I mean, I guess it could be worse. I mean, we saw Beetlejuice, I think, 5 times. Sorry if my head got in the way. Did it get in the way? Oh, a little bit. All right, so that is the back. Look how cool that. Oh, I have to cut this. Okay. There we go. Oh my goodness, I just love those. Okay, so now the other side. Hold, please. Okay, so first let's cut out our little circle. Here it is. Well, not really a little circle. It's kind of a big circle. But I think we're going to cut it out right there. Okay. Put that down. Remember, with the new purple tape, you have to use pressure. But these dies will make quick work of that. Because I want to use the ribbon, so. And this will flatten everything out really good too. Oh my goodness. I think literally 5 boxes just went out the door in like 2 seconds. Woo! Yahtzee! It's because it was so thick. Favorite musical of all time. Oh, that is a tough one. My favorite musical of all time is, oddly enough, The Phantom of the Opera. That is my favorite musical of all time. Now, of course, there are some newer ones that I absolutely. My favorite musical that I've ever done is Rent. I did love Waitress. Waitress was just absolutely out of this world. I was fortunate enough to see Miss Shoshana Bean. In the Heights, also up there. But yeah. Yes. Okay. All right, so I'm going to run this through one more time. In the Heights is probably some of the best music. Yes, Waitress was one of my faves. I'm going to run this through again because it was a little bit thick, and I probably should have done this first. But I mean, win some, you lose some, right? Phantom is my favorite. Yes. And I saw just not that long ago, well, it was, I guess, long ago at this point, the new Phantom. So I miss live theater more than anything in this world, Jerry. But we saw the new reworking, the Macintosh version of it. And the scenery, just everything was so good. Wicked. Oh my goodness, Wicked. Fun fact, Rob, my better half, he started a program here in Pittsburgh with one of the original Fieros. He was just not original, but he was Fiero for a really long time on Broadway. His name is Michael Campagno, and yeah, he is working with him now, which I think is really cool. I'm going to try to cut this from the other side now. Running into some issues here. Oh, yes. Oh, Rue McClanahan, that's fantastic. Yeah, sorry everyone. I didn't realize it was going to be this. I didn't realize it was going to be this thick. Fatima, did you ever get that ticket? I hope you did. If not, I still have a couple more I can send you. Can't remember if you got it or not. Yeah, Wicked was one of the best shows. Rob surprised me the last time we were in New York. Rob surprised me and got us front row tickets to Wicked. He's sneaky like that. Got to be very careful with the tape. There we go. It worked. See, just wanted to add a little bit of a larger hole in the top. And the bin kind of got cut off, which is okay. Not the best. But it's not terrible. So what I'm going to do for this one is I'm going to do a little bit of I'm going to do the smaller die for this one. But first I'm going to cut pop the hole in already. Okay. It is incredible. It's incredible. Oh, I just love the way that looks. All right, so I'm going to grab the teensy tiny die this time. And of course, if you had a hole punch, that would make very quick work of this. I just don't have my hole punch handy. If I did, we would already be done. Yeah, the music from Waitress is incredible. If you ever have a chance to listen to Waitress, if you ever have a chance to listen to She Used to Be Mine by Miss Shoshana Bean. Well, what's funny is Wicked, I remember being excited about Wicked when I was in high school. So I think it came out the year that I graduated high school. I don't know, though. Now I need to do a little research. Yes, Evita, yes. Does have amazing music. That is correct. All right. But I do. I miss live theater so much. I actually just got a phone call today from our Pittsburgh season tickets, because I bought season tickets in January and we've now missed, I think, 4 shows because they haven't happened. So they're having a meeting, and I don't know what that meeting is, but I can tell you those season tickets weren't inexpensive. So hopefully they're going to let us know something. Hopefully they're going to tell us something. Fingers crossed. All right, so we're going to pop this out. Oh my goodness, that's so funny, Maria. She said she was appalled. That is funny. Jeez. Oh, good. I hope you love them. I do love mine. All right, so we just cut out another hole at the top of that one. This hole's a little bit better. I mean, if you can hole punch that size, that'd probably be best. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take our coordinating boos that we made last night, and we're going to attach these on the back. Like this. Isn't that fun? I think it's fun. I think it's fun, and I hope you do too. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pop. I mean, that is definitely, I still can't believe that they were able to get away with half the things they did. Lynn! Oh my goodness, Lynn, I didn't know you were here. First of all, Lynn, thank you. Let me just tell you, those gummies didn't stand a chance. They were gone in about 15 minutes. So if I can be put on a candy, if there's like a candy, is there some sort of a club that I can be put on to get candies from the UK? Because those candies were to die for. I absolutely love them. Oh my goodness, Jerry. You'll have to please post a picture. I can't tell you. I have secrets. I have secrets about new brands, products from new brands. Not new brands, but brands that have already been out there. But new products from brands that we love that are coming to Brutus Monroe. And oh my goodness, I can't wait until you see what we have coming. I have to reattach. Oh my goodness, I keep knocking off all the sequins. It's because I was pressing down too hard. We'll reattach them, don't worry. We'll grab some new ones. Oh my goodness, isn't that fun? Boo! And then on the back it tells you what happened, why you were booed. Ooh, I can't wait. Well, I can tell you that what's really funny is these new items that we're bringing in are new. Oh my goodness, Lynn, you spoiled us, Lynn. I was so excited, and thank you for your beautiful handwritten note. Oh, I just appreciate it. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you, Maria. I just love that the back of it has this information that you can download for free. Anyway, the two of the companies that we're bringing on board at Brutus Monroe are companies that we've seen. That's what I'm looking for, Shannon. Can I get signed up? That we saw their releases early. And I can tell you that the one company, I've already purchased some of the things from the release that hasn't even been released yet. Because as soon as they come in, I'm buying them. Because it's just, there's some really cool stuff. And as you all know, it's always been our motto, but we are circling back around with our we don't like competition. We like, what's what I'm looking for? We like to collaborate instead of compete. So I'm excited to be able to utilize, to bring in some of those products. I think it'll be great. Okay. So remember, with your ribbon that you receive you get a yard of each color. So I think we're going to do, we'll do about that much. I'm really, really, I love measuring. I don't know if y'all know that. I just love measuring. Just kidding. I hate it. I hate measuring. So you'll hear often that I'm just like, I know, Fatima, I love doing tags. I really do. I always have loved creating tags and doing I'm extremely precise. I've never been more precise in my life. It's a little bit of this. I tried to go to Maymay's School of Measuring because Maymay loves like a 16th. Oh no, Kara. Go take care of your staple holes. Oh my goodness, that sounds terrible. Go take care of that. Ooh. I tried to go to the Maymay School of Measurement. And she loves to use like a 16th, an 18th, a quarter, a bundle, a bushel, and a peck. She's always has some sort of a crazy unit of measurement. And she always says, don't stress about it. I'm going to show you where it is. I'm like, Maymay, you got me. My goodness, I think you could, like some of these measurements, I can remember watching and I was like, oh my goodness, you're welcome, Jerry. I know she does. She gets into that measure and she gets real excited about it. Makes me a nervous wreck. I've told her too. I said, how do you measure a quarter card stock? She's always got some sort of crazy unit of measurement. All right, so for these, we're just going to go ahead and we're going to pop this in here, like so. Zhuzh them in half. Pop them through here. And, it's not necessarily how we're going to attach. And I'd probably, because I love that crocodile, I think it's called, from, what did I do? From We Are Memory Keepers. I'd probably throw one of those rivets in, if I did the smaller one. I think we're going to start carrying more We Are Memory Keepers as well. All right, so we just pop that on there like so. Oh my goodness. How fun would it be to get this? She's a smooth operator. She really is. I love her dearly. She is one of my best friends, crafty friends. Did you all ever see the picture of when her and I first met? I think I might have. Let me see if I have a let me see if I have a photo. It's it's one of my favorite photos. And when we first met, it was the best day ever because we had never met in real life. We had only talked on the phone we talked on the phone for hours and hours and hours and hours. and we just became very close and very, very good friends. And it's I don't know. It's she was just it's just so she's just the best. And I don't know when the first Made It Con was. Um, but I want to say it was in Texas. Oh yeah, here it is. Fort Worth, Texas. So this is when we first met. Look at her face. She's just the sweetest thing. This is when we first met. This is us hugging. She's just absolutely the best thing in the whole wide world. Um, but we've just it's just been she's just the best. So we became very friends, very very friends. We became very good friends very quickly, and yeah, just love her, 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 love her. She does give good hugs. She gave me a hug. She almost squeezed the life out of me. Oh, she was. That's fantastic, Maria. We that was where the very first Metacon that I taught at was at. I think that's where I met Anna. Anna. Is Anna in here? Not Anna. Anne. I think that's where we met. Oh, Gina. She carries a lot of our products too. All right, so for this one, I think we're just going to do the black and green. How am I doing on time? Am I doing okay? Am I doing all right? Oh, yeah, I can't remember what I said about that fish. What did I say about that fish? I said something about a fish, and everybody thought it was a real hoot. You can't, something a fish. I can't remember. What did I say? 6 minutes. Okay, we're good. We're doing good. What did I say about that fish? I can't remember. Oh, you can't sanitize a fish. I don't know why. What did I say though? What year was that? I couldn't tell you what year that was. I'd have to look back on the phone. Okay, so for this one, we're just going to tie it and let it hang down because this one's a little bit kind of like a full top pony. This one, I think, and I keep knocking off these sequins. I didn't put enough glue. It's my fault. Now, of course, you could tie this in a bow if you want, which would be really cute. I mean, just use a little bit more ribbon. But, yeah. She still talks about what a lot. Oh, no, what did I do? What did I do? I don't know if I did something wrong. Okay, so let's attach these sequins back on here. Have my little decorative detail triangle. You see who got a hold of it? The craft terrorists. Oh, sanitizing the fish. I don't know why I said that. I can't remember. Oh yeah, the squeaky clean. Squeaky clean is good. Thanks, Rosalia. I just love these little. I love them. I love them. I love them. Makes it so easy to grab your sequins. Okay, so I'm just going to peel this one off too, and these ones because I'm just going to put more glue. It's my fault. I really didn't use enough glue. You really have to give it a good dollop if you're attaching sequins. Because it's got to kind of get into that center circle. There we go. That's a good amount of glue. Oh, that's it, Belinda. Yeah, because we were sitting there and they were talking about how you could get those pedicures. You get those you know how people were getting, you might still be able to do it. The uh she really, she, yeah, poor dog. Let me tell you right now, she just got herself, we just got her little chaise lounge from the Costco. Oh my goodness, I feel like I'm 102. From the Costco. Um and she lays on it. She, believe me, she is lives in the lap of luxury, but she's a brat. She is a brat. So anyway, so they were talking about, and it was um we were all there. It was me. Let me think, because if I leave someone out, I'm gonna feel so bad. So it was me, Melody Lane, May May, a couple of May May's employees, May May's mother, who is the funniest. If you ever have the opportunity to meet May May's mother, let me tell you about May May's mother. I'll tell you about her in a second. But she's the best thing in the world. But anyway, so we're sitting around and they're talking about these pedicures that you can get where you have the fish comes up and like eats the the I think she's past that, Donna, unfortunately. She's long gone to the obedience school. She's just set in her ways. That's just, min pins are like that, unfortunately. They're wild, but she's still a toddler, so she'll mellow out. Anyway, the dead skin, they eat it all. It makes me want to pass out. But anyway, so I said, they were like, oh yeah, it's supposed to be like the best thing ever. It's, does this, does that. I said, well, I don't understand, because you can't, I mean, what, that's gross. I was like, first of all, that they're eating the skin off your foot. I said, but you can't sanitize a fish. And I didn't think it was funny. I was just stating a fact. They all lost their minds. They were laughing so hard that I think they almost passed out. I said, you can't, I mean, you can't sanitize a fish. I mean, that's gross. Who wants to have someone's foot? Who wants to have a fish that was eating out someone else's foot? Regardless, I said, you can't sanitize a fish. And they thought it was the funniest thing. I thought it was the stupidest comment I ever made. They were howling. So anyway, so May May's mother, I call her Mima. I don't know. They call her another name affectionately, another name for grandma. But I called her Mima. And right, Gina, I know, that's what I said. So let me tell you about this was the second Maidacon that I went to. So the first one was in Pigeon Forge. No, rewind. Rewind. The first one that I did was in Fort Worth. The second one, Maidacon, that I did, and I loved it so much, was in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, the home of Dollywood. So let's start there. I had the time of my life. I went to the Titanic Museum. My goodness, Brutus Monroe has afforded me the best life ever. I mean, I'm the luckiest guy in the world. So I was at Dollywood. Well, no, I didn't go to Dollywood, but we went to I went to the Titanic Museum. I had so much fun. But anyway, so we're in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. And this was when we were all sitting around. This is when the fish incident happened. And so we go to, it's this store. Oh my goodness, I can't remember what it's called. So is anybody here from Pigeon Forge or around Pigeon Forge or familiar with Pigeon Forge? There is this, oh yes, Melissa. Yes, I remember now. So we went, it was the Christmas store. I think it's called the Christmas store. It is magnificent. I mean, I'm telling you, magnificent. I don't even know how to explain it. It was incredible. I think it's called the Christmas store. I don't know. I have a cup somewhere for it. A red cup from the Christmas store. I think it was called the Christmas store, but it was enormous. And all they had was Christmas stuff. Wow. Lucky for me, they also had a Halloween section. But the Christmas place, that's it, the Christmas place. So we went to the Christmas place, and there was this section in the Christmas place. So it was like I don't even know how to explain it. So the Christmas place has additional stores like outside of it. So there's multiple smaller stores. So there was this one store that was very bougie. And if you don't know what bougie is, it's very la-di-da. And it was just beautiful. They had like a kitchen table set up. It was stunning. It was just absolutely beautiful. This beautiful china, Christmas linens. It was stunning. So we're in this store, and there's this snowman. And if you know anything about May May, May May loves snowmen, and she equally loves decorating for Christmas, but she loves snowmen. So me and Mima are in the store, and we've now at this point been left unattended. So we're walking around, and we're just having the time of our lives. I mean, we were cackling, we were carrying on, we were talking about the prices of stuff. We were having so much fun. So anyway, we happen upon, as we're walking through another room, we exhibit A, Fatima, I know. So we're walking through to the other room, and I see this fabulous, and I'm sure I hope she still has it. But you're gonna have to ask her. Ask her the next time you're on a live if she still has the snowman. I bought her a snowman for the top of her Christmas tree. So anyway, so we're walking through, and there's this big, beautiful snowman. It's like a snowman's head, and it has this big top hat. It was so, so cool. And we see it on this tree. So they have a very, very, very strict policy at the Christmas place that they will not sell you stuff that they have used to decorate with. I don't know why. I don't know why they have this rule. I'm sure there's a very, very valid reason for it, but they will not sell you items like off of the trees or off of the tables, and I don't know why. If it's used as a display, if it's actually like on a table for you to purchase, they'll absolutely let you buy it. So we're walking around, and I say to Mima, I said, I know they're not going to sell us that. I said, but I really want to get it for May May. She said, well, all we can do is ask. So we're asking the woman, that is this poor woman. It was like almost closing time. She's like putting everything away. We said, can we please buy that snowman off of the top of that tree? Because we can't see any other ones. So she says, no, unfortunately, actually, they're not for sale at all. She was like, we can't sell them at all. That's not, it's just a decoration that we put on our trees. And she said, well, my goodness, she said, those are the cutest things in the world. Why wouldn't you sell them? So we had instantly hashed out a plan of how we were going to purchase one of them. So I was trying to, I said, well, my dear friend who I'm here teaching with at her event, I said, I really want to buy her one. Nope, sealed, solid. Nope, can't do it. So then we go over to the other store, and we're like, well, maybe we can see if they have them here, like they have them on other trees. So we get over to the other store, and they have them, and they're on display to purchase. So we go back over to the other store, and we have to convince. Now, you should have seen the two of us convincing this woman, this poor woman again that we have been haggling, convincing her that we could purchase this, because in the other store, and I guess we learned this very quickly, that the stores don't really communicate with one another. They're kind of like, the stores are kind of run independently. So we were trying to convince her. We were like, we promise you we're not lying to you. This snowman is in the other store, and you can purchase it. So we had to, my goodness, we worked so hard for this snowman. I hope May May still has it. Regardless, we bought it. We were able to buy it, and it was so funny because it came in like this giant, ridiculous bag. And it was a big snowman head, and it had a beautiful top hat. I don't even know how to explain it. Hopefully she still has it, and hopefully she can show you it. But any of y'all that watch May May, please remember, if you're on the live, to ask her if she still has the snowman tree topper that I bought her in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, because me and her mother had a hootin', rootin', tootin' good time trying to convince the salesperson to let me buy it. I was even saying that I would pay double for it. Lynn, that's a great question. Because the one in the other store didn't have, it was weird. The one in the second store had a scarf, and the scarf was around the neck, so it didn't look so much like you had impaled a snowman on the top of your tree. It kind of looked like it went with it. The one in the other store didn't have a scarf, so it literally looked like you just stabbed the snowman in the neck with the tree. So we had to have the one at the other store because it had a scarf on it. So I'm glad you asked that, though, because I would have asked that question of me as well, Lynn. It was because we weren't just being a pain in the snow. We were we wanted the one with the scarf, and that was we found the other ones, and we thought maybe like the ones with the scarf, like they added the scarf or something, but we learned later that there were some that were supposed to be used like on vases. I don't know. There's so many different kinds, but I'm glad we were able to get her that one. So that's my fun Pigeon Forge story. I don't have any stories about I don't have any stories about Fort Worth. I had a lot of fun in Texas. And I'm so sad because I was supposed to go to Alabama, and I have never been to Alabama. I was supposed to go to Alabama for this ManaCon, but I didn't. Obviously, we all know that we didn't make it to that one. So, all right. So that's everything that I have for you tonight. I'm so excited to see what you all do with your "You've Been Booed" tags. I just think these are so fun, so cute. I think that your neighbors, your friends, your family are going to love them. I think that this is certainly the time of the year, not time of the time of the year, and also time of the madness in the world, to really figure out ways to spoil our loved ones and to oh good, please do, Maria, to tell. Show someone how much you appreciate them or you care about them with a little boo bag. I think it's just super fun and super simple. I saw someone on Periscope just asked, tonight's dinner for HelloFresh was a delicious quesadilla. It was like a bean and poblano quesadilla. It was absolutely magnificent. So thank you so much for asking. So that is everything that I have for you all this evening. Am I live tomorrow? I'll have to look at the calendar. Oh, excuse me. I think I'm live tomorrow. I'm not sure. I'll have to double check. But I want to thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for being a part of my life. I think you all know how much I appreciate you, but I'm going to tell you again anyway because I appreciate you so much. If you are interested in that holiday traditions card kit, just another reminder, when they are gone, they are gone, because there's no way for us to make more. I will tell you that we were very fortunate. We were able to add 25 more to the website because I ordered extra stamps that I didn't realize that I ordered. So we were able to add 25 more, but we are literally on the final 20. So I promise you, as soon as the full image goes out of everything that's in that box, it will be gone. So I hope you are able to get your hands on the Holiday Traditions card kit. It's not really just a card kit. It is so much more than that. But I can't wait for you to see what's inside of it. It's just really cool. So that is everything that I have for you this evening. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Thank you so much for being a part of my life. I adore each and every one of you, and I appreciate you so much. Oh, sorry, Kara. The kit that shall not be named. I thank you all so much. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I will see you all tomorrow. Good night, my friends.